What's up everybody, Damon here, and in today's gaming news, the latest Helldivers 2 patch brings a bunch of buffs and nerfs, the first wave of April Game Pass games are announced, and a new game from former BioWare and Ubisoft devs is revealed. This is your Daily Fix. Helldivers 2's latest patch makes some significant changes to the game's balance and adds more planetary hazards for players to contend with. Patch 01.000.200, out now across PlayStation 5 and PC, makes balance changes to missions, stratagems, weapons, enemies, and the Helldivers themselves, as well as general fixes and stability improvements. On the gameplay side, developer Arrowhead has added two new planetary hazards, blizzards and sandstorms. On the balance side, Arrowhead has tweaked the Retrieve Essential Personnel mission type, moving enemy spawn points farther away from the objective to give players a fairer chance of defending the location, and making it so there are fewer civilians required to complete the mission on higher difficulties. The Destroy Command Bunkers mission type now has more objective locations because the mission was too easy before compared to other missions. Crucially, Arrowhead has also halved the negative effect of operation modifiers that increase stratagem cooldowns or call-in times. Perhaps of most interest to players is the sweeping balance pass made to weapons, with the likes of the Anti-Material Rifle, Breaker Incendiary, and Dominator buffed. The Slugger, meanwhile, is nerfed. The recently added heavy machine gun sees its highest fire rate mode reduced from 1200 RPM to a more moderate 950. On stratagems, the Patriot Exosuit's rockets will now penetrate armor only on direct hit. As for enemies, the Charger, Bile Spewer, and Nursing Spewer are nerfed, as are the Shriekers. The Bile Titan can no longer be stunned, however. The Helldivers themselves are buffed, with heavy and medium armor offering better protection. And finally, the patch adds various fixes for crashes and other bugs. Arrowhead has improved the system that prevents hellpod steering close to large or important objects. Arrowhead explained, this system is intended to prevent soft locks where players can drop on important interaction points or drop into unintended places. We will continue to monitor the state of the system after the update to see if additional tweaks are necessary. Players are reporting that the patch has quietly increased the level cap from 50 to 150 alongside the addition of new titles. Arrowhead did not include this change in the patch notes though. Moving on, Microsoft has announced the first wave of games coming to Game Pass in April. Highlights include Superhot, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and Harold Halibut. Out today, April 2nd, is Superhot Mind Control Delete, which returns to the Game Pass library. Tomorrow, LEGO 2K Drive for cloud and console arrives. IGN's review returned an 8 out of 10. We said, LEGO 2K Drive is a wild and whimsical all-ages kart racer with an incredible custom vehicle creation tool that's just about worth the price of admission alone. Well, now it's definitely worth the price of admission. Two games hit Game Pass on April 4th, Little Gator Game and EA Sports PGA Tour via EA Play. Moving right along, two games launch on April 9th. Kona for cloud and console, which makes a return to the Game Pass library, and Botany Manor, which is a day one Game Pass release. Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition hits Game Pass on April 11th. This is the final chapter of Lara's origin trilogy and includes all 7 DLC challenge tombs, as well as all downloadable weapons, outfits, and skills. IGN's Shadow of the Tomb Raider review returned a 9 out of 10. Wave 1 ends with the day 1 Game Pass release of Harold Halibut on April 16th. It's a handmade narrative game about friendship and life on a city-sized spaceship submerged in an alien ocean. IGN fans seem most excited about Shadow of the Tomb Raider and Harold Halibut, but don't sleep on Superhot. It's one of my faves. And finally today, developer Yellow Brick Games, a new game development studio founded by AAA industry vets, has announced Eternal Strands. This third-person action adventure draws inspiration from the likes of Shadow of the Colossus and Monster Hunter, where you're doing battle with massive creatures hellbent on destroying you. It combines that with Tears of the Kingdom-like physics manipulating powers to turn you into the ultimate Sorcerer Supreme badass. You play as a Weaver, one of the few remaining magic users left after the use of magic caused a cataclysmic event that destroyed much of the world. Alongside the members of your fellow magic-using Weaver band, you'll embark on an adventure that pits you against all manner of monsters, including more than a few massive giant bosses. The reveal trailer, which you see here, gives a small peek at what's in store for this magical odyssey in 2025. I'll link the full trailer in 4 seconds. And that is your daily fix for Tuesday, April 2nd. Now that you're caught up on the news, check out that reveal trailer for Eternal Strands. I'm Damon Hadfield, and for all your video game news, stay tuned to IGN.